Well, the early figure being floated for a new Greek bailout is 10 billion euros, though, as recent history suggests, that's likely to go up. So why is this new aid needed? Let's discuss this with Alternative for Germany Party election candidate Paul Hampel. Mr. Hampel, thank you so much for joining us here on RT to discuss the situation in Greece. Well, Germany is the EU's leading economy, of course, and the engine behind the euro. So if Germany can't help Greece, who can?
Well, actually, we don't help Greece, we help the financial market, because even the last German understood already that we don't pay money to help the Greek people. There is nobody unemployed who will be helped with German funds. It is the financial market, the banks and the people who had given loans to Greece. They want the money back, and they got it back from this money.
Okay, well, look at the situation in Greece. It's obviously in dire straits with the youth unemployment hitting the record highs, people out of jobs, out of social security. I mean, very terrible situation economically and otherwise. Germany, in fact, was influential in imposing austerity measures on Greece, which have had a devastating impact, as we can see. So doesn't Germany now have a sort of moral obligation to see this through and help Greece recover and get back to normal?
The best solution would be to give Greece what it needs. It needs a haircut. It's quite simple. The total debt of Greece is about 350 billion euros. 350 billion euros. And you just have to put out your old mathematics books from school to understand Greece can pay back annually maximum 2.6 billion. 2.6 billion. In a total debt of 350 billion, that would mean just with 1% payback, 1% interest rate, and it is more, it's about 4 and plus. They have to pay 3.5 billion. 2.6, 3.5. It doesn't work, and Greece will be in debt for decades with that solutions. No, Greece needs a haircut. It is time not to spend more money into an economy which will not be able to help itself. It needs a haircut, and it needs a return to the drachma, to the Greek currency. That's our opinion of the alternative of Germany.
The question is, how can Greece do it? How can it pay the money back that it gets loaned? What
Actually,
economically can they do apart from austerity and cuts?
No, they can't. No, they can't. They need this cut because this debt is so high that they would never be able to pay the money back. And from whom they got the loans? In former times, from banks, especially from German and French banks, by the way. And now all these debts are in the European State Bank as well, the EZB, as we see, the central bank. And it will be definitely a loss for the European partners, for the EU countries, but better to make a cut now than a much bigger one in future, because Greece will be in debt for the next decades, not only years. And what we think is that it's a good advice, not only for Greece, for the southern European countries as well, to return to their old currency. Because, you know, this market from the Balkans to the North Atlantic has no economic structure that is the same in Romania or in Slovenia as it is in France, Germany or Netherlands. So this euro system has failed, and we have to let the countries go back to the national currency just to help them save. They can downgrade their currency then, and they can compete again with lower prices.
All right, Paul Hampel, election candidate from the Alternative for Germany Party. Thank you so much for your views here on RT.